to NIBS Homeschool. This is Mohammad Imdadul Haq, Assistant Teacher of Mathematics of National Ideal English Version School, District. Today, I am going to take a math class of class 6. Our today's topic is Statistics, Part 1. Let us start. At first, we have to know what is data. The numbers used in expressing and presenting the information of statistics are data of statistics. Suppose the obtaining marks of 5 students in mathematics are 80, 90, 70, 60 and 85. These are the data of statistics. Now, I'll discuss types of data. We can classify data in two ways. First one, depending on source. Depending on source, we can classify data in two classes. First one is primary data and second one is secondary data. Primary data means the data which is collected directly from the source, and secondary data means the data which is collected by medium, that is secondary data. Suppose I am taking a data directly from the source. It means from a school, if I collect the data of the students of annual exam, that will be primary data. Secondary data, if this data, if I collect from another medium, that will be secondary data. Okay, now we can classify data depending on arrangement. Depending on arrangement, we can classify data in two classes. First one, organized data, and second one, unorganized data. Organized data means the data which is arranged. It means it may be arranged according to its value, or it may be arranged in a tabular form. Unorganized data means the data which is not arranged. Now, I will solve a problem. This is our creative question. Let us see the question. The centered marks in mathematics of 20 students of your class are 30, 40, 35, 50, 60, 70, 65, 75, 60, 70, 60, 30, 40, 80, 75, 90, 100, 95, 90 and 85. Our first question is, what do you mean by mean? Second question is, arrange the data in tabular form, taking 10 as class interval. Third question is, find the arithmetic mean of the data. Okay, I'll solve the first question at first. First question is, what do you mean by mean? It means we have to write the definition of mean. Mean is obtained from the sum of the data divided by the number of data. It means the data, if the data is given, then at first we have to take the sum of the data, then we have to divide the sum of the data by the number of data. In this way, we will get the mean. Then we can write that is mean means the sum of the data divided by the number of data. Now question B. Question B is, arrange the data in tabular form. We have to arrange the given data in tabular form. To arrange the data in tabular form, at first we have to find the range. We can find the range here. We can find the range. Range means we have to subtract the smallest data from the highest data, and we have to add 1. It means 70 plus 1. It means 71. Now, to arrange the data in table, we have to find the number of classes here. To find the number of classes, we have to divide the range by the class interval. As here class interval is 10 given, so we have to divide the range by class interval. Number of classes. Number of classes. It will be 71. It means range divided by class interval. It means that 77.1. But the classes cannot be a fraction, so we have to take the next integer. So we will get 8 classes here. Now let us make the class. The classes are, we can start from the lowest value 30, as the class interval is 10, so we have to start counting from 30. 30, 31, 32, 33, 40, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38 and 39. As class interval is 10. So first class is 30 to 39, second class is 40 to 49, then 50 to 59, 60 to 69, 70 to 79, 80 to 89, 90 to 99 and 100 to 109. These are the 8 classes. First point is class interval, and then we'll put the tally marks. How can we put the tally marks easily? Our first data is 30, we will cut 30. Where is 30? We will give a tally mark here. Next data is 40. Where is 40? We will give a tally mark here. Then here is 35. So we have to give the tally mark here. Next data is 50. Where is 50? We have to give the tally mark here. Then 60. So we have to give the tally mark here. Then 70, here is 70, so give the tally mark here. Then 65, here we give 65. Then 75, here we give 75. Then 60, so we have to give the tally mark here. Then 70 is here. Then 60 again, now here is 60. Then 30, so we have to go to the first class again. 40, here is 40 in second class. Then 80 is here. Then 75 is here. Then 90, here is 90. Then 100 is in the last class. 95 is here. 90 also is here. 85 is here. Now we can count the tally marks and we'll get the frequency. First one, counting will get 3 here, and second one, 2 here, third one, 1 here. Then 4 here, 2 here, 3 here and 1 here. If we take the sum, what will be here? 2, 3, 5, 6, 4, 10, 10, 4, 14, 14 to 16, 16, 3, 19 and 1, 20. So we can write total number of data. Total is 20. So 20 data here. Okay. I have presented the data in tabular form. So question be done. Now we have to go to question C. Our question C is find the arithmetic mean of the data. To find the arithmetic mean, at first we have to find the sum of the data. Then we have to write the number of data. If we divide the sum of the data by the number of data, we will get the arithmetic mean. So at first, find the sum of the data. Let us find the sum. Sum of the given data. Write the data using the addition sign, and if you add this data, you will get the sum is 1300. And here the number of data is 20. The number of data is 20. So the arithmetic mean of the data, we know the formula. The sum of the data divided by the number of the data. Here the sum of the data is 1300 and the number of data is 20. If we divide 1300 by 20, we will get 65. So the required arithmetic mean of the data is 65. Dear students, I hope all of you have understood today's topic. Keep practicing at home and abide by your parents. See you again.